He said it's not how much we live in life, but what we do with life. So let's use our life to make some money for ourselves and for our loved ones. Good morning, everybody. Welcome to this morning daily outlook. So let's quickly take a look at the markets. As we know, we're going to start. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. We're going to take a look at the markets. First of all, our fundamentals, then our technicals. Please, if you have any question, ask your question when we are through. So I'll stay behind to answer those questions so that we can have a smooth analysis, both the fundamental and the technicals. So you are all welcome again to today's analysis. And I believe some of you attending this analysis are making money. That is the goal. The goal at CJC Market is we developing smart traders, because we're smart brokers, we're developing smart traders to trade the smart market and to make the smart money and smile smartly to your bank every weekend or every month as you desire. So that's the goal. All right. This morning, fundamental. This is brought to you by CJC Market. Please, is for a little disclaimer. It's for education purpose only. We are not financial advisors, so be careful with your money. Trading can be risky and may not be good for everybody. So be careful with your money and trade carefully. All right. So this morning we're looking at our fundamentals on Tuesday, August 10, 2021. Tuesday, August 10, 2021. All right. And first thing we're looking at here is the NAB business confidence affecting the Australian region. The NAB business confidence affecting Australian dollar. That's the report from the Australian region. And here we see this is very important, and it's passed already. I just want to talk about it. It's very important because it determines how well people view the economy. So we can see that a very bad figure was released today. That is telling you Australian economy is in shambles right now. The reason for this is because they're experiencing the Delta variants of COVID-19, and presently they are on lockdown, and that is very bad for the economy. That is why you see the business confidence in Australia drop seriously, because it's very bad for them presently. Okay, so leaving there, we go to the ZEW economic sentiment. That is about the Eurozone, very important. And the word the W there is a very big word in German. So let's just call it the ZEW economic sentiment, and also the German ZEW economic sentiment. These are very important figures also to be released by 10 a.m. Nigerian time in the Eurozone, affecting the euro. All right. So if the figures released in the ZEW economic sentiment, the German ZEW economic sentiment, are better than the forecast, or expectation, then we are going to see euro will be strengthening. Okay, euro will be strengthening. But if they are lower than the forecast, lower than the expectation, then euro will be weakened, and you will see all the euro peers will fall. Please take a look at this and watch it carefully before taking trading decision at this time. There's something very good about fundamentals. It doesn't last long, more than 1 hour. So you can take advantage, you can wait. Maybe after this, then you go back to your technical, or you can trade it and your technical together. Depends on you, but this affects only euro. So that means it's only euro pairs that will be affected. Okay, so you see what happens to commodity market. Commodity market drop. You can see the drop in silver. You can see the drop in gold yesterday. Those drops were massive. Okay, the reason for those drops is because of the sentiment towards economy of the world. So people are not, they're not even buying gold. So because Some countries are now going to lockdown. Okay, some of us are very lucky in Africa. We are not experiencing some of those things. Okay, it's like nothing is going on, but in some other countries, a lot are going on about this Delta variants of COVID-19. Okay, and when you're going out, please use your mask and always wash your hand. Use your mask and always wash your hand because the Delta variant is spreading very fast. Okay, so let's leave that and go to our technical this morning. Let's take a look at our technical analysis, starting from Euro UXD, starting from Euro UXD this morning. All right, guys, can you see my screen? I need a yes from you. I need a yes from you guys this morning. Can you see my screen? Yes, yes, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. Thank you, Engineer Geoffrey. You're welcome. All right, thank you, thank you. Yeah, thank you, Mr. Hussein. All right, everyone can see my screen. That's perfect. So this is Euro USD daily analysis, daily time frame. We know this is not weekly. It was yesterday we looked at weekly. That is where we went to weekly time frame. But this is daily, so we are on daily time frame. So on this daily time frame, you can see what happened to Euro yesterday. Yesterday, we were looking at, when we started yesterday morning, I talked about the euro yesterday, and we look at our bias for euro this week. We mentioned it neutral to bearish, and the bearish took over, and price hits this trend line. We drew this trend line yesterday, if you remember. Yeah, we drew this trend line yesterday, and price hit this trend line and finally broke out of the trend line yesterday. So you can see this is the daily time frame. So broke out of the trend line. We know we said it to be very careful with this support because price may hit this support and then go back. But fortunately, price hit the support and broke below the support. So that is very good for us this morning. All right. So with that, we have a confidence in euro, and now confidently I can say the bias for euro is bearish. So the bias for euro this morning is bearish, okay? But I'm expecting a pullback to this before the downward movement. I'm expecting that pullback. So watch out for the pullback. You're going to see a kind of pullback, which is trying to do already. It may not do it, but it's likely going to do it, okay? Pull back a bit, which will be very good for us. Some advanced traders, they love that. They always wait for a pullback, okay? So once you see a pullback to this line, then a little rejection, that would be a very good time for you to trade it. It will be a good time for you to trade it, all right? And if we have that pullback, that support, the support that is broken, for those of you that are putting it down, is 1.1750. That's a support that has been broken, 1.1750. So the pullback is expected to go back to that 1.1750. Then from there, once we see when we see opposite movement candle, that is a bearish candle confirming a bearish movement, then it's time for us to write it down. And our first target will be 1.1700, and the next target will be 1.1600. So 1.1600 is far. This should be 1.1700, yeah, 1.1700. Then 1.1600 will be somewhere 1.1600. Okay, this is 1.1600. So it will be somewhere here. So you can see this is what we're expecting price to do. So let me draw it because pictures speak better. So if it goes up, then hit here and then hit here. That is what I'm expecting it to do. So, okay. So if it goes up, hit that point, then go downward. So I'm expecting euro to do something like this today. So watch out for this. It will help you to take very good decision. Let's look at this. Let's take a look at this on lower time frame. Let's take a look at this on lower time frame and see what euro is trying to do already. You can see this is telling you that we might likely see a pullback. Can you see? It's telling you that's a 4-hour time frame. It's telling you we might likely see a pullback. And the pullback should come here or hit this trend line first. It can test it a bit. It can even move above it to this point. You see, you can test it a bit, like fake out. Then from there, you can begin to experience a drop, which will go down, 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 down more. So keep that trend line in place. The trend line we drew yesterday, keep it in place. It should still be there. Okay, that trend line should still be there. So below the trend line, then we are going to the first target of 1.1700 and then the second target of 1.1600. All right, so that is Euro UXD this morning. So let's go to GBP UXD daily time frame. This GBP USD daily time frame. All right, guys, GBP USD daily time frame. This is daily time frame, but look at it. GBP, my bias for GBP this morning is bearish, very bearish bias. I'm expecting that to be broken. I'm expecting this to be broken. All right, we call that bearish wedge. Okay, all right. I'm expecting that to be broken because this is Forex. You know, normally it's supposed to be broken up, but Forex can break any direction. That's Forex for you. So you don't trade expectation, we trade what we see. Please don't trade expectation. Many people are disappointed in the market because they trade expectation. Don't trade expectation, trade what you can see. That's it. So if this point is broken, clearly broken by a candle on 4 hours. No, I told you I'm a 4-hour trader. I love 4 hours. So on 4 hours, then is clear statement telling you, guy, it is time to write this guy down to this first target. Then if that is broken again, it's time to write it down to the next target. All right, though you may not get to the next target today, but watch out tomorrow because we have some fundamentals affecting the pounds tomorrow. All right, so if this candle guy breaks this, okay, then that bearish bias is confirmed and it's time to ride this guy down to the next support, which is at 1.3730. Okay, 1.3730 is the next support. So if that is broken, then the next target will be 1.3565. 1.3565. All right. So on the flip side, because there will always be a flip side in FX, on the flip side, if price hit this trend line and bounces, okay, then we are going up again to test this guy. And from this guy, it can be rejected again and test this guy before breaking. It can do this. Yes, trust me, it can do this. It can fly up first, text this guy, then come down again, text this guy, then probably break it. Or it may change his mind and not just test this guy again and go up again, text it the second time, then come down and break it before moving downward. But my bias for GBP USD this morning is bearish. Bearish bias, expecting price to break this guy, then move down. That is my expectation. But remember, we don't trade expectation. We trade reality. We trade what you can see, what is going on currently. That is what we trade. So if this guy is broken, then it's time to go down to 1.3730. And if that is broken, it's time to go down to 1.3565. But on the flip side, if price bounces off this, then it's time to go up to this, because you can even see what price is doing here with this support. You can see. So it has been hitting that support and playing around that support for a very long time. You can see what price is doing there, hitting that support, playing around that support. So once it breaks below that support, it's telling you, guy, I'm gone. So it is time to enjoy this guy down. And you can see how many pips is that? 100 pips. 100 pips to 1.3730. 100 pips. And if that is broken, the 1.3730 is broken. So how many pips is that down? Okay, you can see it is 160 pips. That is sweet. Forex is sweet. If you know what you're doing, Forex is very sweet. Very, very sweet. And this is why at CJC, we want you guys to make money. We want you guys to be a better trader. We want you guys to have a sense of direction of the market. A little talk about CJC. CJC market is a Forex brokerage firm. Okay, it's a Forex brokerage firm. Some people always ask, are you guys investment company? No, we are not investment company. We are brokerage firm connecting traders to the market, then providing services, edge-cutting services that will make traders, clients to do well in the market, that will make them to make money in the market. That is what we do. We provide training. standard training, advanced training, beginners training that will take a beginner from 0 to advanced level. Okay, so if you want any of this training, just make a request and we are going to, our trainings are free. FOC, we don't charge you for our trainings, they're very free. Then secondly, we also provide signals. We have signal channel for our traders. And in that signal channel, you need to fund your account with minimum of $500 before you can join our signal channel. Once you fund your account with minimum of $500, you join our signal channel, you'll be receiving good signals from CJC markets and you trade with those signals. All right. Then also we give a social trading platform where you copy the trade of experts. Okay. There are a lot of experts who are trading under us and you can copy their trade and you see yourself making profits. You don't want to disturb your head. You don't want to do analysis like me. You don't want to wake up in the morning and you are looking at the screen. It's good. It's good. It's good. You do it because you need to learn. That is it. You need to learn. I advise people you need to learn. Even if you have an expert somewhere who is trading on your behalf, you still need to learn. What about if something happened to the expert? Then that means you are not going to make money anymore from the market. So you need to have that knowledge yourself and do well. So in the process of having the knowledge, you can still be making money from copy trade. All right, you understand that? Okay, so you fund your account. It depends on the trader. So many people ask, what's the minimum for your copy trade? What's the minimum for the social trading? It depends on the trader. Traders are the one that specify. They are not CJC trader, they are independent traders doing their own business. Okay, so you too, you come in, you copy. In our social trading platform, there are a lot of settings. Who should we show you? We are going to show you all those things. So you need to understand these settings and you'll be able to set. First thing I will tell you to set is your lot size. You need to set that lot size. That lot size must not be more than 0.01, no matter the amount you have. If you have $10,000 in your account and you want to copy an expert, start with 0.01 first. See how well the expert is doing. See the number of trades he's placing. See how frequent he places trade. So all this will really help you to understand how the expert is doing, then be able to set a standard lot size that will generate that profit for you. And it will also boost your confidence when you start with very low lot size. To boost your confidence, you will not be afraid, like scared, oh, my money is going. No, those one will not be there. So very important, you need to do all this. So at CJC Market, we provide very low spread. We give everything you need. You can walk into any of our offices in Lagos, in Port Harcourt, in Abuja. In Lagos, it's 103 Allen Avenue, Ikeja, 6th floor, 103 Allen Avenue, Ikeja. That's our office address in Lagos. Our office address in Port Harcourt is 193 Aba Road. 193 Aba Road, Rumola Junction, Port Harcourt, beside Emerald Hotel. CJC is on 2nd floor of that building. And in Abuja, number 50, Ademola Adetokunbo Crescent, Wusetu, Abuja. CJC is on 1st floor of that building. Anywhere, any of these offices, you can walk into our offices and sit down like a boss. You don't even need to ask anybody a question. And when the trainer comes, they train you. When you want to make any inquiry, you can go there, talk to anyone. They will answer you with a smile on their face because they want you to come and become part of CJC family. It's a family we are building, and our vision, our goals is to train 1 million Nigerian youths on how to trade the financial market. All the other ones, if you are among us, please, I'm sorry, but our major focus is on the youth to train 1 million Nigerian youth on how to trade the financial market in Nigeria. And you can become a partner also with CJC. So why not open an account with CJC if you haven't done so? All right, to open an account with CJC, before we continue, sorry, I need to do this. So before we continue, if you want to open an account with CJC, here is the link. Use this. Send your name and location to that phone number. Your name, location, and what you want. What do you want? Is it copy trade? Put it in that number. Is it you want to open an account? Put it in that number. Is it you want signals? Put it in that number. Is it anything you want? You have big funds you want to bring to CJC, and you need somebody, a competent hand to manage this fund for you. We can recommend just a recommendation. So put it in that number. Anything you want, just send it to that number. Your name, your location, and what you desire or what you want from us, put it in that number and send to us via XMS or WhatsApp, 070-3414-6478. Then if you want to get this daily Outlook information, After now, the video will even be posted in the Telegram channel. Use this link to join the Telegram channel. That's a link. Use the link to join the Telegram channel. I've just dropped the link for you. Oh, sorry. You guys are not seeing it. I was sending it to, let me send that again. Let me send the number again. Okay. Let me send the number again to everyone. Okay, good. That's a number. That's a number to send your request. Just send your request to that number. Somebody's going to call you up. Definitely someone is going to call you, and you will be given a very competent account officer that will attend to you. Then that is the link to join the Telegram. Please join the Telegram. Even after now, I'm going to post this video in that Telegram link, okay, for you to watch. Then you can also visit our website at www.cjcmarketsglobal.com. CJC Market is global. It's in all continents of the world. I don't want to talk about that. Well-regulated, multi-regulated forex brokerage firm. All right, guys. So let's flip over to our charts. Okay, this was what we were looking at before. That's GBP USD. Was saying GBP USD can hit this trend line and from here bounced up to this upper line. So watch out for that. But my bias for GBP USD this morning is bearish. Breaking this trend line, GBP USD can trend down to 1.3730 level. And if 1.3730 level is broken, this guy is going to trend down to 1.3565 level. And I will see a lot of traders smiling. On the flip side, if this guy bounces on this trend line and then bounces off this trend line, it can move up to this level, to this top of this level. All right. So, and that would be a very short buy for you. You just enjoy it. Okay. You just enjoy it to that level. And it's not little, that's about 60 pips. 60 pips depends on how much you have in your account. You have $20,000 with CJC and the price bounces of that place and you pick the 60 pips. So I'll use 1.0. That is $600. 1.0 is a lot. That's $600 in a day. So you see how sweet forex is. Forex is very sweet. Trust me, if you know what you're doing. All right. The next thing is AUD UXD. Okay. Yesterday we look at AUD USD and I talked about AUD USD. I told you my bias for AUD USD yesterday was neutral to bearish, and we constructed these trend lines and forming this channel. Okay. So, but fortunately for us, it was broken. Yeah, it was broken and it moved down a little. Some of you might have taken advantage of that already. Okay, this is the daily. This is what we are seeing on the daily. This is the daily. You can see it has broken this trend line. And my bias for AUD USD this morning is bearish bias. And on 4-hour time frame, I'm looking for a little pullback, which is likely going to do. Okay, a little pullback to this level, to this trend line. It's very important to see that pullback to that trend line. Then from that trend line, we can now see a drop back to 0.7285, 0.7285. There must be a pullback, which is trying to do down and hit this level, then back to 0.7285. Then on the flip side, if this trend line is broken, then it's telling you that all these movements is what we call fake out. Okay, so from here, it's now going to move up to this level, then from here to this point. So watch out for this movement of AUD UXD this morning. But my bias for AUD USD this morning is bearish bias. It's bearish bias. All right, smart traders know exactly what to do. Okay, once you see a reversal candlestick, when price finally move and get to this point and you see a reversal candlestick here, any of the reversal candlestick, okay, is very good just to tell you the price is reversing to the downside. Then that is the time to pull your trigger. For now, I will advise you not to do anything, okay, until you see a reversal candlestick at this point, hitting this trend line and reversing. That is the time for you to pull your trigger and follow the market down to this guy, 0.7285 level. All right, so that is that on AUD UXD. Now the next one is NZD UXD. Yesterday we had this on NZD USD. We tried to construct a trend line, but it wasn't looking good. I mean a channel, but it wasn't looking good. So we left only this trend line, and we have a kind of fake out here, and price broke it. Then this morning we have a clear breakout. We can see a clear breakout on NZD USD this morning. So this is a clear breakout. So the same thing I'm looking forward to seeing price do something like this, touch this trend line again. Okay, it might not do it. It might not do it, but because it's broken and we've seen some little movement upward. But for me, I'm still expecting price to do this, to touch this guy. Then from here, I can take a very good trading decision. Let me look at 1 hour and see what, okay, you can see what 1 hour time frame is doing. See what price is doing on 1 hour time frame, touching that trend line. So we might likely see it doing this, touching this trend line. Then I would need to see a reversal candlestick from this point. Then I'll take a trading decision. Once I see a reversal candlestick, then that is the time to go lower, to go down, make the money. That's the time to go down, make the money. So let me see number of pips that can come from that level. Okay, I see a reversal from this point. Okay, not a bad one. 60 pips, not a bad one. 60 pips is not a bad one. It's a very good one. All right, so that is NZD UXD for you.